playing Five Nights at Freddy's so much I'm starting to see Freddy everywhere. Get out of here, Freddy! Nobody loves you! I mean, come on, sister location is the thing now. Just get going! There. Freddy! I take it back! I love you! Even if Foxy's my favorite. Here we go. Hello, my fellow viewers and subscribers, and this is Supercholatemilkshake with another review. Today, I'll be looking at... So, Casper is a friendly ghost with nothing much to talk about. Wendy is a good little witch with nothing much to talk about. Alright, Casper does have something to talk about. Otherwise, people would think my job is easy. So, Casper has his own movie that came out in 1995. And what I think of it, with its broad sets, atmosphere, and great acting, the movie is pretty good. And it has a universal, appeal to it. Anybody can watch it and everybody can enjoy it. However, I can't quite say the same about the sequel. Casper, A Spirited Beginning, sucked! The movie's plot can be considered a different movie entirely. Not just a prequel, but just a different movie. That and Pauly Shore. Then that movie got a sequel. Yep, Casper Meets Wendy. It's the sequel to A Spirited Beginning. Now, whether if it was luck that I had to pick it up, or it was just Kitty Johnny begging Mom to get it for him, I'm reviewing this movie. Too late to turn back now. Is it too late to turn back? First we have the title, which goes on with terrible CGI and music for 3 whole minutes! Well, here we go! So, it starts off with a baseball game. Then the announcer says... Show me something to top that! Then, this happens. Well, that topped it! UFOs, baseball... What on earth are you referencing? What can happen next?
Greetings, Earthling. Can you direct me to the Roswell chili cook-off? Because I'm a little low on gas.
Not remotely funny.
Hey, didn't you already use that pun?
Yes, twice.
That's what you get.
So the ghosts terrorize the poor people and send them running and screaming. From terrible CGI ghosts. This scene can be described as boring, but personally, this might have saved the scene.
Run for your life!
You came back, didn't you? Now that that's over, the ghostly trio decide to go on a vacation. Now, unexpected vacations don't make good plot points. They are terrible if not planned correctly. Now, don't look at me like that. The original National Lampoon's Vacation is still a good movie. Now, the villain gets introduced and...
Hi, I'm calling from the International Children's Fund, and we're asking generous people like you to donate any...
Dude! That's brutal! Unless he's a cold caller and he's scamming you for your money, then zap away! It's introduced that this guy has a magic mirror, and which he asks whom is the most powerful witch, in this case, warlock, in the world. But the mirror says that there's a new power coming up. One that's about to outrank him. Now, this should be told to any villain in any movie that tries to prevent the future. A man needs his destiny on the road he takes to avoid it. was Oogway from Kung Fu Panda.
This is when we get introduced to Wendy, whom is played by Hilary Duff.
For the record, this is the part where I lost my place. This is the part I was supposed to mention that they were so proud of having Hilary Duff play Wendy the Good Little Witch that they put her name in the front of the box.
Then we are introduced to Wendy's aunts, which mirror Casper's uncles.
Kurt, I'm gonna go look for him right now.
Also, for the record, you also know that Wendy's aunts are going to meet up with Casper's uncles.
However, this blonde witch right here is actually the same actor who played Kerrigan from the Casper movie.
Well, I think that's a good reincarnation for this character.
Then, just as I thought I was done with dumb henchmen, these two show up and scare poor Wendy and company out of the house.
Well, it's ironic that both the witches and the ghosts end up here.
The ghosts scare some people, then start randomly talking about witches. I don't care. Then, time for some bad CGI and some even worse puns.
I know, you cast the spells and I'll run it through my spell checker. Get it? Spell checker?
Well, check out my new website.
Oh, that's great!
So, I'm going to say that the ghostly trio and the three witches make the two main characters feel bad. So they go hide out in the barn and then they run into each other.
I wish that I had more to say about the next few scenes, but I really don't. So, after all that hubbub, they develop a plan to get the ghosts and the witches together.
Called it!
So, both the ghosts and the witches get tricked into going into the dance that night. And Wendy dumps a boy, which has little to no impact on the plot. So, the ghostly trio possess 3 people to sneak inside, while the witches, they don't really need a disguise. Oh, yeah! Did I forget to mention that the witches can't use big magic because Desmond is tracking them? Whoops. Sorry. And before I continue...
It's not my fault, so don't get miffed. Just finding girls just ain't my gift. But if there is one fact that I can boast, Wendy has meant a boo-boo-boo-boo-boo, a friendly ghost.
How much money do I need to throw at the screen to get you to shut up?
Shut up!
Don't take that tone with me.
Alright. So, the ghosts realized that they were dancing with the witches, and vice versa. The witches threaten the ghost, and then, finally, Wendy opens up with the truth.
But Casper big mouths it to his uncles. Then they go attack the witches.
This is the point where I see that the ghosts are just scaring people and not really harming them. So my question is, couldn't you just stand still and be a stone wall?
Then Wendy uses big magic and Desmond locates her.
But a flying Rolls Royce. Wouldn't people notice? Woo, 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 woo.
At this point, I don't care if I spoil it.
Of course Desmond catches Wendy. Of course Casper comes to save Wendy. Of course Markiplier played Sister Location on day of release. And of course the trio comes to ah!
Is it off screen yet? Okay.
Yup. Sappy ending, and sappy ending.
So the plot sucks, the effects sucks. Ugh. This vacuum cleaner sucks. And the skunk across the road stinks worse than stinky. The only thing I can say is the acting from Hilary Duff is absolutely phenomenal. And that's with the movie almost being complete and total garbage. So this movie gets cursed with a bad 5. And to spend time as a roommate with Marasmus. Now this movie is chaos, that's for sure. But it's not as bad as the Monster High movies that I reviewed last year. So between the two, which one do I prefer? This one. I'm sorry. This is already obvious. I like it way better. These movies deserve to get thrown across the room. And that's all!
Thank you for watching this video. To keep up to date with me, like me on Facebook or follow me on Google+. And don't be afraid to email me any suggestions. So, take it away, Video Me!
Thank you again for watching this video. Please check the videos in the corners, and also be sure to check any of the other YouTubers that are linked around me. Also, any more links, just check down below. Click on my face to see my channel, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. And, well, that's pretty much all I gotta say. So this is Supercholatemilkshake, signing off.